I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility, and today I'm going to give you my top things for SEO in 2017. Are you ready? Let's jump into it. Okay, so my first item is AMP, Accelerated Mobile Pages. So if you haven't installed AMP on your website yet, it's really easy. In some cases, it makes it so that you show up at the top of the Google carousel and you get a lot of traffic that way. You can also install AMP and have it so that your normal pages rank better. It's great for your news section of your site or your blog, but it's even possible to do it on e-commerce categories and other great pages now. So AMP is something that Google is heavily invested in, and everybody needs to be taking a look at it this year. My second thing that you need to know, stop trying to go after a bunch of low quality backlinks or even medium quality backlinks. With artificial intelligence coming in and RankBrain, focus on big links from big sites, quality over quantity. My item number 3 is artificial intelligence. Now search engines are really taking a harder look at the content and how people are interacting with the content. I love it. It's become a war between pieces of content online. So now you need to really invest in that. Make sure it's what your users are looking for. Look at all the best pieces of content online. Take that information and use that to create a better piece of content and add to it over time. Make sure you've got high click-through rates. You can look inside a Google Search Console and see how high your click-through rates are and refine them over time for things like your title and your description, so more people are coming in and Google recognizes that this is a page that users want to see. My number 4 thing is that home devices are going to be more important. And while right now we don't have really good data on it, what you should be looking at is what types of feeds are sending information to these home devices. Now, if you can figure that out, then you can find a way to get your own business into these home devices so that you can rank inside of them and deliver information to the users through these home devices. Item number 5, social media is becoming more important every single day. So make sure that you're heavily investing inside of social. It's already a big ranking factor for Bing. For Google, although they don't say it's a ranking factor, we've seen really strong correlations. When you have a page and it gets hundreds or thousands of shares, even if it's only been around for a short time, you shoot to the top of the index. Make sure you're focusing on social, a major channel for the future of internet marketing and traffic. Item number 6 for me is HTTPS. We've seen that websites that are on HTTPS, not HTTP, are ranking consistently higher in the search engines. Also, we're now seeing that websites are getting penalties if they're collecting information and their websites are not secure. So make sure that you make the investment and you go secure this year. Item number 7 for me is Amazon. Amazon is now the biggest product search engine in the world, and it's growing at lightning speed. Make sure you have your products listed on there. You're taking time to optimize your listing, your conversion rates. You're bundling things together. You've got plenty of great images. You're generating reviews and doing all the things necessary to rank well in the Amazon search engine. And you can even be checking your Amazon search engine rankings now with advanced tools out there. Item number 8 for me is voice search. So about a year ago, voice search was at about 20% of total searches that were taking place online. Now it's up to around 30% of people who are searching into their phone or their desktop with their voice. So this is a massive growing segment, and it's important that you optimize for that correctly on your website. Now, the way that you do that is you make sure that you're building up hubs of content that answer all the potential questions that a user could be searching for. If you want to learn more about that, make sure you check out the webinar that we recently did. It's also listed on YouTube. Item number 9 for me is make sure your website's mobile ready. This is so important. Google's coming out with their mobile first update, and that means that they're going to be ranking your entire website based off of how your mobile website is interpreted by them in the search engines. If you've got a bunch of content on your desktop site that's not on your mobile site, you need to transfer that over. If you have slow page speed, you need to speed that up. There's a lot of things that you need to take into account. Now on to item number 10. This is international SEO, one of my favorite topics. This is still going to be huge. Even if you're just based in the US and you haven't translated your website into Spanish, that means that you're missing out on about 50% of the market because you're not ranking in the Spanish version of Google. Think about all the different countries out there that you could potentially be ranked in that you're probably not because you haven't taken the time to translate your website and to do international SEO. So that's something you should definitely be focusing on this year. We recently took a client and pushed them into 27 different countries and languages and saw an increase in traffic of over 7,000%. Pretty exciting and something you should do for your business as well. Item number 11 is longer content. We've seen that longer articles that are a couple thousand words are ranking way better in Google. So take the time to create longer content, curate that content over time, make sure you've got great optimized images in there and you've really taken the time to create something that you're proud of online, that's well optimized, and you're gonna outrank your competitors. Okay, so my last item for you today is better design and user experience. In the internet, you always have to be testing, right? And SEO, as it's evolving as a field, is really becoming much more centered around things like artificial intelligence. How are the users interacting with the page? And do you generally have a good website and brand that people want to interact with? So UX and design, user experience and design, two very important things. Make sure that you're taking the time to build a beautiful site and that you've got something that can convert well and you don't have one of these older legacy sites that's not going to do well for you or beat out your competition. Okay, so that's it for today, everybody. Those were some of my items for search engine optimization in 2017. You know, the last thing that I'll leave you with is it's not all about SEO. Nowadays, it's about omni-channel marketing. Our company, Ignite Visibility, we're now offering email marketing, social media marketing, conversion rate optimization, PR, paid media. And paid media in itself is a huge thing. YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Bing, right? And when it comes down to your own business, what you want to make sure that you're doing is setting a strategy that's going to hit the right channels to drive traffic and conversions to your business that all makes sense for ROI. Best of luck to you in 2017. If you have any questions, make sure to comment on the YouTube video or come to ignitevisibility.com and check us out. Have a great day.